Way down upon the Swanee River, far, far away. That's where my heart is yearning ever, home where the old folks stay, home where the old folks stay.
Welcome to Florida Man on Florida Man.
Hello, everybody.
Man, that was unnatural.
Episode
Didn't feel good.
150.
Yeah, episode 150.
I wanted to try it because 150 moving forward, you know, there was all those listeners that was like, can Josh start the show?
Right.
Yeah, I think from episode 150 to 300, Josh should start the show.
That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. If you
I'm
guys,
bowing out, actually.
What?
No,
You did so
tossing
good.
in
It
my
sounded
hat.
so good.
it
Honestly.
in my
sounded
hat.
lovely. If you guys want more of that suck that just came from Josh,
Whoa.
then write in and
You
let
know,
us
actually,
know.
I'm ready to go. 150.
We're
Episode
friends here.
150.
That's
Here's the thing. If you've been listening for a long time, you're in for a treat tonight.
You never know what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah.
If this
Honestly.
is your first time, you're in for a treat tonight.
Yeah, 150's big.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's going to be real big.
It's a very
boys.
special episode.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I hope I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, headlines.
Okay.
Headline.
All right, our first headline. We have a Florida man who hates being honked at, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't, though?
Anti-honker.
No,
Anti-honker.
I like being honked at, honestly.
You do?
Yeah.
In what capacity? Like,
Well,
Like a
because he's
mo-
got this bumper sticker. What's it say?
honk if you think I'm pretty.
Yeah.
yeah.
And so when I
Which
hear,
you had to have custom made.
He couldn't find it online anywhere.
No.
when I slam on my brakes, so people will honk more.
Yeah.
Right.
It
Honk
just
if you think
boosts
I'm
my
pretty.
confidence.
He also drives 45
God.
miles per hour on the
Okay.
interstate.
Yeah, don't
so
air
people-
personal
Yeah,
grievances.
Speedy
I'm
Gonzalez
sorry. Okay,
over here.
next. All right. So, anyways, this headline, we have this Florida man who hates honking so much.
Okay.
How much does he?
This
hate?
guy comes up behind him, honks.
Yep.
He gets out of his vehicle in a threatening manner, right?
That's
He
fine.
kind of
Right.
bows up
bowed
at him.
up. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Gets back in his car. Well, the honker decides to kind of follow him a little bit.
Yeah.
And I
Give him
think
an
honks
extra.
at him again, which is
Oh, yeah.
you're pushing your limits there,
Right.
right?
Yep.
You're aggravating.
What's the limit
Um,
for a honk versus like a chirp or a toot? 'Cause I
Oh,
give a
That's
little-
got to be real. It's got to be super quick.
Yeah.
Like you like punched your horn,
Yep.
like that quick of a chirp.
You don't. He wasn't.
That's
giving
fine.
That.
That's
Yeah.
like, hey, you were texting, the light just turned green.
chip chip.
Yeah.
Right. One
That's
honk
fine.
is like a warning.
Okay.
Two honks is a threat.
Uh huh.
Three honks assault.
Oh,
Usually for me, 3 honks, like boop, 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 is like, hey, I'm outside your house. I'm ready for you to come. Like I'm here.
and I don't have a cell phone, and I hate
Right.
your neighbors.
Right. I gotcha.
So, anyways, after that second honk, our Florida man gets out,
Gun.
Yeah.
bows up at him again.
Mm-hmm. Of
This time pulls a gun out,
course.
Okay.
shoots
There it
at,
is.
shoots
There it
at
is.
the
That's the
vehicle that
natural
was honking at him.
escalation.
Yeah.
But the thing was, he got away with it.
How?
Okay, so
Triple
they
honk.
figured out who he was.
Okay.
All right, and he had warrants out for his arrest.
Okay.
But this
The
happened.
honker or the honky?
Well, wait, hold on.
The,
The
honky,
guy that
the honky
shot
receives
somebody,
the honk.
Yeah.
the guy that shot the gun.
I've been
is
called
the
a
one with
honky
the-
before.
Yeah, you have. It was the one that had the warrants out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this happened in like May.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, 2 days ago, this guy gets pulled over for a traffic violation,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and the officer notices a gun that was kind of in the guy's front, right front pocket. Sorry.
Right.
Mhm.
And so he was kind of looking him up, doing warrant searches. Well, it pops up that he has these warrants. Now he's getting arrested for it.
That's what I'm talking
6
about.
months. I don't understand like how they
No,
didn't find this guy.
You think
I
you're
mean-
free at
Right.
that point.
At 6 months, do you think the judge reached out to the honky
Yep.
and said, "Do you remember that guy that honked at you 6 months ago?
Right.
Can you come to court?
Yeah. Can you come to court
Turn
now?"
yourself in. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, I've already forgiven and forgotten.
Yep.
Well, it's also not a big enough crime to like reinvent yourself and like hide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so like if he's
Right.
been hiding for 6
Yep.
months, I don't know. I
What
mean,
if he did 6 months of counseling for like anger management?
Right. I
that's
see
really
you're
what he
saying.
needs.
Yes. it
Now,
does.
here's the thing: the Lord forgets. State of Florida does not forget,
Right.
and we've
Okay.
said that before. But
Bible says that.
was he brandishing a weapon? Is that what the charge was?
He shot at the car.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
a brandish.
Gotcha. Okay. So he brandished and shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Assault with
I
a
don't-
deadly weapon.
You can't shoot without brandishing.
Right. That's
Is that-
true.
You can
Okay.
brandish without shooting, but
Yes.
you can't shoot without brandishing.
Okay. You heard it here first.
All right. Our next headline. We have a couple of attorneys that are kind of
Okay.
going at
Oh,
it.
this
right?
should be good.
A lawyer fight.
All right.
Yeah.
So in Tampa, if you're driving down Interstate 275,
Yeah. Hate that road.
all right, you're going to see this big billboard that says, "Does size matter?"
I've seen that
I
actually.
have seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
All right. So, anyways, that's the kind of question that's going on. Now, the actual
Mm.
billboard,
Question for the ages.
the actual billboard says, "Bigger isn't better. Better is better." Okay.
Whoa, I like
so
that.
really,
I mean, I like both.
Right.
I'm not taking a stance.
so the
Right.
billboard says, "Bigger isn't better. Better is better."
better is better.
But this article is saying everybody is like seeing these billboards and they're thinking, "Does size matter?" Well,
Such a
you drive down like 3 miles up the road.
Yep.
Okay. And you see the second billboard that
oh
says,
my gosh.
Morgan and Morgan, size matters.
Oof.
Okay.
So,
So-
there's
so-
this contest
Blech.
going on, or this like argument
Gross.
over billboards between these two law firms.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one to put a billboard up was Morgan and Morgan
Of course.
Yeah.
that says size matters.
Yeah.
And they're
Gross.
saying, this has nothing to do with innuendos.
Okay.
It's literally the fact that they are the biggest law firm with lawyers in 49 states,
God
over
bless.
700 attorneys.
Do you know how else you can get that point across? Just put that on the billboard.
We're
Oh.
big.
We're the
lawyer-
biggest law firm.
big lawyer firm
Yeah.
here.
There you
Well,
Checking in.
they charge by letters on those things, so they just said size
Oh, is that
matters.
how the,
go.
the
see.
printing?
I see. I see how it is.
So,
Okay.
anyways, Morgan and Morgan puts this
Yep.
billboard up that says size matters,
Yes.
and this smaller law firm, Berlin Law Firm, they have like 5 attorneys.
Coat factory.
Yep.
They have 5 attorneys. And so their whole stance is, listen, we care about you. We have a personalized team that can like really fight for you and care
I
about
like
your problems.
that actually.
Right.
So bigger isn't better.
Better.
Better is better.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Now I'm sold. Like if I'm driving, I'm like, yeah, size matters.
Yeah.
And then I drive a little bit and I'm like, wait, better's better.
Right.
right.
And then what happens?
You want to know how I know there's a class system in America?
Yeah.
They're arguing with billboards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lamar is really raking in the cash. That's a billboard company.
That is a billboard company in Florida.
Well, the whole thing was, the Berlin, the smaller law firm was
Yeah.
like, their initial
Coats.
thought was when they saw this size matters,
Right.
Mhm.
they're like, that's just a lousy message. It doesn't
And it's
really mean
gross.
anything.
Right.
They're not saying anything, and they're like, but we see it as an opportunity to kind of plug ours and kind of build
Smart.
off,
That's smart.
build off the
Yeah.
I
advertising
get
that's
it.
already
Yeah.
happening.
Playfully.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
So
both
Morgan and Morgan shot them with a gun.
Yep.
probably sued them.
Yeah. A
but
bigger
anyways,
gun.
they both said there's no innuendos. No, they don't even understand why anybody would say that.
Mm.
However, this is like the best part to me.
Mhm.
This is a quote from the big Morgan.
The bigger one.
Yeah, the big guy. John? Is that his name?
John
John
Morgan.
Morgan, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
it's-
big one.
He's got a big one.
So, anyways, this is a quote from him. We have never even heard of Mr. Berlin or his firm. His website
That's hurtful.
His website indicates he's a workers' compensation lawyer. Go to our website and review all of our verdicts and results, and then decide if size matters. There is one reason almost 3 million people call us for representation every year. We win big a lot.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
bro. Guess what? You just said his name in a quote. in-
Exactly.
In the paper. How about
Yeah,
that?
that
You're
guy.
welcome.
That guy's punching up, and you responded.
Yeah.
So you lose.
I think that's really, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a win-win
talking
for
about him.
Berlin.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now he moved on from coats to
Podcast.
lawyering.
I think you're a little confused on that name.
But here's my thing.
think so,
I
too.
think even if you're not from
Coat
Florida
law.
or the East Coast,
Okay.
you've probably heard of Morgan and Morgan.
Well, supposedly
and Morgan.
49
yeah.
states.
49 states.
Right.
Yeah, so everywhere but Utah. But that's my thing.
I would
is,
assume.
Yep.
Yeah, my thing is like they're massive. So the fact that they even
Size
responded,
matters.
yeah,
It is
that's-
kind of crazy that
That's
they
kind of
responded.
yeah. That's but dude,
It's
big
in their
ups
home
to
state,
Berlin.
though. Home
They
city.
got their attention. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Good on them. Size does matter.
Does it?
Apparently.
I don't know. Better is better, not bigger. is better.
Amen.
Yes,
All right.
That's stupid.
Anyways, our next headline. I actually saw this. All right, this is an article,
Okay.
but I saw it first on TikTok. Okay.
I saw it first. God.
So I saw this video. There's this video of basically this lady comes out, gets out of an Audi, comes up to this guy that's in a
Audi.
Lamborghini.
God, he tried to shorten both.
No, he didn't.
Audi, a Lamber.
No, I was stopped to hear what you were saying. Anyways,
Yeah.
the girl gets out of an Audi. Okay, comes up to the Lamborghini,
Mhm.
and she's like, "You hit my car.
Yep.
Why'd you hit the front of my car?" And the guy's like, I got hit from behind. Like, that's
Right.
not how it happens.
Yeah.
Like, you literally rear-ended me. But also sounded like kind of like a jerk.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
she's like, "You did that to the front of my car.
Yep.
That's my new car." And so all the guy starts laughing at her.
Mhm.
And this is a TikTok video, and then it cuts to like security camera where you could see the Lamborghini comes up kind of out of a traffic light,
Mhm.
and then the Audi comes up behind, hits him right in the back. All right, so plain and simple,
Yeah.
Rear-ended.
the lady was making this
Bang.
huge deal
Right.
out of
Yep.
it.
Right.
She rear-ended the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this is
Later
all. This is
on.
really what ends in the article. The guy that owns the Lamborghini owns like that horn blasters.
I'm familiar. I've been in a
train
Tampa
horn?
Tribune comment section with him.
yes.
Yeah. Him and I went back and forth.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's the guy that's in the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Now he really seems like in that first video that he's in the right.
Yep.
Okay, and he's just kind of like, "Okay, lady, I'm gonna call the cops."
Yeah. To be clear, what you were saying, they put train horns on cars
It's
Okay.
super annoying. They're so loud.
Now I just
to
want
be
to say
obnoxious.
again to go back to the class system in America.
Go on.
We have a headline where billboards are arguing,
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
and now we
well,
have
story one was about a little honk.
Right,
honk.
someone in an Audi is now arguing with somebody in a Lamborghini.
Yeah. Well, it's an
It's a
A4.
Lambo. Yeah.
It's a Lambo.
a Lamber.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so they get into a confrontation. Now, I'm assuming somebody shot somebody.
No.
No.
So that's
no.
the whole
Everybody
thing.
roasted her from what I saw.
Yeah, everybody
Really?
went off
Yeah.
on her because, she's like, it seems like she's trying to make up this story where it was his fault
Yep.
when it's very
I see.
obvious
She's
that she
framing him.
came up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
But
that's where the article ends. However, I saw a new video today shows that, and then it shows another security camera where the Audi is parked at a traffic light.
yep.
The
Waiting.
Lamborghini's
peacefully.
behind.
Yeah.
And the Audi's actually waiting for a bicycle to pass in front of her on the crosswalk.
Very kind.
Yeah, very
Lamborghini
kind.
cuts around,
Yep.
side swipes the
Hits
Audi,
the front of her car.
literally hits and scrapes the whole side of the
Yeah.
Lamborghini.
Almost hits the
then-
bike.
pulls around and then brake checks her.
Yep.
And then that way that she hits the back of the Lambo,
Mhm.
and then it looks like it's her fault.
Wait, you're telling me the guy in the Lamborghini with the train horn is a bad guy?
I'm telling you,
Well,
yeah, he's not a classy,
He's not a classy guy. It was
honest
definitely
individual.
his fault.
Wow.
So in that moment, he sideswipes her,
Yep.
damages both cars, then
Yep.
comes up, brake checks her so that she hits him,
Mhm.
and then she comes out like the whole thing. What was confusing in the first time you see the video is like she's like, "You hit the front of my car,
Yeah.
like
but,
you hit the side of my car,
Right,
like
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
but it didn't make any sense because you're like, no, the only clip we saw was you hitting the back of the Lamber.
Right.
exactly the Lamborghini."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, he's literally framing her and gaslighting her
Mhm.
in real time. It's like right after.
Mhm.
But
So
we
he's in
see-
prison.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
for a long
yeah,
time.
Yeah, big
Not
cash.
because of the accident, because of the horns.
yes,
Oh,
somebody
the train
needs to
horns.
be.
Yeah.
Do we
somebody
know?
needs to go to
Do we know
prison.
his name?
Oh
What
yeah,
does it say?
Mhm.
And we're not going to dox
I
him.
don't like.
Nah, we
Okay,
won't.
That's
I
fine.
mean, he's all over.
He's
Just
all
look
over.
for him.
Yeah.
I argued with him on the internet.
come on.
About what?
Well, they released Tampa Tribune released an article about him, like how successful the train horn business is.
Oh,
and
is
I
it a
said
good
something
one?
like, "Huh?
Is it a good business?
I guess so. I guess there's a lot of obnoxious people out there.
Dude,
that
they've sold
want
like
to,
a million of them.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, he's driving a Lamber.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't just rent those.
You can't rent a Lamborghini.
You know who I thought bought train horns? Locomotives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yep. That's supposedly
the market of that is pretty small, though.
Yeah.
There's like 12 trains in America.
bingo.
This guy sold 1 million.
They don't need horns very
Yeah.
often. All right, our next headline. We have a 90-year-old Florida man
All right, with a train horn.
who
Come on.
gets into an argument with his neighbor about some landscaping.
A lot of fighting.
Oh yeah.
And so when you're 90 years old, I feel like your neighbor is either your best friend or your worst enemy.
Well, you've seen a lot of landscaping in 90 years.
Right, but I'm just saying the neighbor in general. You
Right.
either love your neighbor probably or
you
you
hate
actually hate them.
Yep.
Because they're the person that you see for sure every day.
Right.
If
That's
Now-
true.
90,
That's true.
yes.
When, let's say, assume that you hate your neighbor
Okay.
and they're
Okay.
doing something with your landscaping or theirs that you just don't agree with. I get that you're going to get riled up about it, right?
I don't know what my neighbor could do
Let's say they trim the bushes too short.
on theirs.
I don't know.
Sounds good.
Maybe they're bushes that are close to both of your yards.
Oh,
but it doesn't
okay,
matter
yeah.
because this
Don't touch my
90-year-old
bushes.
Florida man, he was just upset. Okay.
Of course.
He's
And
upset.
he's arguing with his neighbor. And he tells the neighbor, I should punch you in the face.
But
And the neighbor says, go ahead,
okay.
but I wouldn't advise it or police will be called.
I'd take a punch from a 90-year-old.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, the neighbor took 2 punches from the 90-year-old.
Word?
Really?
So the 90-year-old
Go on.
man,
Yeah, they were
literally punched him twice in the face.
Get him, champ.
And
Yeah,
then when
buddy.
police come up,
Uh-huh.
when police are eventually called and they come to talk to our Florida man
Yeah.
here, he says that he did nothing wrong.
No.
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
handing out fist
Defending his
sandwiches.
property. Yeah.
No,
wants-
he said that the neighbor invited the 2 punches to his face.
Come
Wow,
on, my guy.
Okay. But he did say cops would be called.
Right.
So
He
he
said-
delivered the punches. He delivered the cops.
Everything's
Case
happening.
closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's happening how they said it would happen.
Exactly.
And so the police is like, okay, well,
I like the police is like, well,
they're like, well,
what
if,
do I do?
if the neighbor had asked you to shoot him, and the Florida man said, then I would have shot him.
thank you. Case closed.
I mean, dude, he's a man of his word.
Bro,
After
he
90
really is.
years, you know.
His intentions are clear. So at that point, our 90-year-old man gets aggressive with police, tells him
okay.
to get the F out of his house, balls up his fist at him, refused to place his hands behind his back,
Oh
eventually
my
gets
gosh.
arrested and booked for battery and resisting police.
That is crazy.
The guy's like a fireball,
It's
man.
insane
Yeah.
because my neighbor, something similar happened.
Yeah.
I was cutting my bush.
Right.
And I guess I got close to his property.
Well, size matters
He
when it
came
comes to a bush.
outside and he starts cutting the bush even more so into my
Okay.
property. I'm angry.
Whoa.
And I go, sir. And
Yeah.
he looked at me dead in the eyes and he said, you've heard it said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy.
Right.
I say to you, 2 pops in the face, change your mind.
I
It
don't
was the
think this-
same guy.
Was it?
The same guy, bro.
I feel like this story was just made up on the spot.
You think I would make something like that up?
I'm
I
pretty
feel like this
confident-
could be like a music video.
I'm pretty confident you would.
I'm offended. I'm offended that you think I would make up my neighbor.
You would never speak ill will against your neighbor
That is,
unless it was warranted.
come on.
You talk about Garth?
Yeah.
No, Garth only has one arm.
Okay.
Why would he
You
throw?
can punch twice with one arm. There's got to be a combo. You pop, pop real fast. What's so confusing about that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hey, fellas.
Okay, headlines.
Headlines.
All right, so our first headline, we have a police chase with an elderly woman who stole a truck from her assisted living facility.
How fast is
Got
she?
to.
She's pretty quick.
Come
Well,
on.
You can't just wait on them to take you
Oh,
places.
chicken legs.
It could be a diesel. We don't know.
Okay.
She might have been like rolling coal on him. We
I
don't
hope
know.
not.
Oh my goodness.
But anyways, so police were called because they saw what they thought, these witnesses saw what they thought was a drunk driver that was swerving around different lanes, kind of causing a scene, and they were concerned.
Well, when you're cooped up that long in an assisted living
they don't know
facility,
that. They think that it's a drunk driver.
I'm
or
saying
somebody
for her.
Right.
For her, she wants to see both sides of the road.
I see what you're
right.
saying.
Well, okay, I see what you're saying. I want to see all of the lines.
Yes.
Right.
And so, anyways, police, get behind this truck once they find this, what they thought was a drunk driver. They're trying to pull the truck over. They've got the sirens. They've got the lights going.
They're yelling, please pull over.
Right. Please, out the window.
We're begging you.
The car or the truck, continues on for about 10 miles.
Wow, that's a long time.
With the deputies falling behind. And it's only going like 35 miles an hour.
How are they falling behind?
No, the following.
Oh,
behind.
following. I think you said falling behind. I'm like, how fast is the truck going, dude?
35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Can't keep up.
Yeah, I can't keep up. So anyways, at some point, they're just like, after these 10 miles,
Pit
they're like,
maneuver.
we have to do a pit maneuver.
No.
That slow, though? Is it even...
I just don't understand. I don't know, because the way the article's written, it says, it makes you feel like they were driving behind this truck. They have no idea who's in it. They drive for 10 miles and they're like, well, we got to do a pit maneuver because this is a drunk driver that won't pull over.
They're like, let's try to kill him.
But no, I just feel like at some point they probably had the time to pull up next to the
and
truck.
take a look.
Oh,
and be like, something's not right here. But at the
30,
same time,
I can run 35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
right. But Granny can get drunk and drive drunk too, though.
Oh, yeah. Grannies can do whatever they want.
Right.
So anyways, they do this pit maneuver and they do
Run
it
her
successfully.
into a church.
I don't think there was any injuries, but the deputies get out with at least one gun was drawn.
At least.
Okay. And that's when the deputies all realized the driver of the truck was an elderly woman. So I just don't understand in 10 miles how you didn't even see the person that was driving it.
Now, was she upset?
Well, I think she was just confused. So I feel really bad for her. So she's obviously confused. She didn't. They said they weren't sure that she really knew what was going on.
Okay.
But she stole an employee's truck from the
Can't leave it running.
It wasn't.
Oh,
but she found the keys and she stole it from the assisted living facility and just kind of took off. Deputy said no charges will be filed against woman.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I thought you were upset about that for a second.
It's just because you reach.
Oh, you are upset.
Yeah, you reach a certain age doesn't mean
the law doesn't apply to you anymore.
Apply. Yeah.
Yeah, the Constitution's from...
I feel like the 90-year-old guy would take that stance too.
Bingo.
Pop, pop.
Yep.
One arm.
He got in trouble. This lady stole a car.
What if he took that route? Listen, I'm just an old guy. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah.
No, everybody's got to go to jail.
I feel like they probably would have given him that out. The 90-year-old guy, if he hadn't said, "Oh, I would have shot him if he asked me to,"
and I would do it again.
Right?
Well, okay, maybe.
Let's go to the next headline, which goes to the Villages.
Come on, where the parties at?
We had a very similar story to this, I believe, last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Okay, where we get on the turnpike, which is like the expressway to the Villages, baby.
Right.
Like it's going to take
highway
you right
to
there.
heaven.
Well, age is
Highway
also
to
the
heaven.
expressway to the Villages.
Right. Yep.
And anyways, Florida State Troopers have this
pit maneuver.
slow speed chase with a 75-year-old man that was driving his electric scooter.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Like his motorized wheelchair on the turnpike, which is an interstate.
Okay.
And once they finally did the pit maneuver and tipped him over, he said, I don't know. I think I took a wrong turn, which is exactly what happened 2 weeks ago in the golf cart.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
And so at this point, now 2 weeks ago, I was like, man, this lady, she was drunk.
Yeah.
I'm like, this lady, it's her fault. Yeah. Now I'm wondering, I don't think these signs are very clear.
Obviously not.
Very small print.
Yeah. It's got to be the municipality's responsibility.
If you can get on a turnpike, like a major highway on a scooter, something's wrong.
If there's a community of 200,000 elderly,
yes,
they can't govern themselves.
Okay.
So
wait,
if they
they
sneak
have a
a-
police force.
if they sneak away and get onto
Okay.
the interstate,
they're governing us. What are you talking
it's
about?
the city's fault.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm wondering, is it right off of Main Street in the villages, and then it just goes Turnpike?
I mean, you barely miss it.
Yeah.
You're either going to be at the post office or the highway.
It's like the golf cart road out of the golf course straight into the highway.
Is it
Yeah.
like an old campground where it's like 10 signs?
yeah.
10 arrows? And it's
You
like,
never know
to
which
your
one to go.
house.
And
to
the cops
interstate.
are waiting at 9 of them.
It's all a circle though. It all goes the same place. There's just a
Come on.
million signs. All right, the next Florida man.
What did they do to him? He went to jail.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he got life in prison.
Come on.
Which isn't much longer.
3 years.
Come on. Jeez, he's 75. He's got at least
Okay, God. Hey.
20.
He just got
25?
ran over by a cop car.
Okay,
I'm
well,
assuming.
Spike strip.
Yeah.
Anyways, our next headline comes out of Fort Myers, where we have a Florida man got into some trouble with the post office.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Now,
I've been there before.
Oh, yeah.
We've done some of these headlines, and from some, just news stories that I've seen in the past, you don't want to mess around with the
God,
post
no.
office.
Right.
For some reason, like if you do something with the post office, like and you get in trouble,
It's over for
Right.
you.
That's
you
it.
are done.
Yeah.
This guy got 22 years
Oh
in
my
federal
gosh.
prison because he tried to mail himself some meth.
That's so
Wow.
messed up, dude.
He mailed himself a pound of methamphetamine,
A pound.
shipped it to his house in Fort Myers. USPS, figured it out.
Well, they got a meth detector.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
his name's old Poochie.
Yeah.
Old Poochie at the post office?
Yeah,
That guy can smell some meth.
Yeah.
he can smell some meth.
Let me get this. So this guy got 3 years for the methamphetamine possession, but he got like 18 for doing it through the mail.
Bingo.
Probably.
Yeah. That's
I-
insane.
Yeah, 22 years and 6 months in federal prison.
Yeah. Your mailbox doesn't belong to you.
Wait, what?
Your mailbox.
I
when you
bought
put
it at Lowe's.
Doesn't belong to you. It's the mail guy. He can just take it home.
He could.
They're the
It-
ultimate authority.
Oh,
it
yeah.
belongs to the
Easily.
post office.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I remember some of my neighbors saying that the post office decided the last election, but I didn't know what they meant.
Yep.
So they were
Mm.
referring to that.
True.
Postmaster General. You're supposed to salute your
That guy's
mail
got-
guy.
He's got 2 titles in
Do you
one
not
name.
salute your mail guy?
No.
Here's what really kind of forced the 22 years on him.
Go
Okay.
on.
Here it comes.
The amount of firearms that he had in his house and ammunition
Okay.
got him, not just the drug charges, but he also got drug trafficking.
Oh
so
my goodness.
At this
Yep.
point, because he was in, he had possession of so much meth and firearms, I
Mhm.
think it kind of upped the game a little bit.
Okay.
Which
So
everybody in Fort Myers has weapons.
I feel like
Got to.
you baited us a little bit with that one.
Yeah.
Because you made it sound like he went to jail for a quarter of his life because he used the post office wrong.
I think
Yeah.
it still comes.
Turns
down
out
to
the
that.
guy's got a closet full of guns and an I Heart Al Qaeda t-shirt at his house.
Yeah.
And now he's getting
Okay, now we're
22
taking assumptions. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Wayne's going off the rails.
No.
All right. So let's go to Miami.
Uh-oh.
We have a
Party City.
Yep. Our
Candidate-
sister city.
This is
Lakeland's
interesting,
Sister
okay?
city.
We have a candidate for mayor
Okay.
for the city of Miami.
Okay.
Now that's a big deal,
That's a big
yeah.
deal.
We were going to run, but then backed out.
yeah.
right?
Got
It just
scared.
wasn't the right fit.
Anxiety.
Well, this candidate for mayor for the city of Miami was arrested by Monroe County Sheriff's Office
Okay.
early this past Friday on a felony charge of impersonating a police officer.
Okay.
Wow.
So we have a potential mayor
Yep.
Right.
of probably one of the biggest and influential cities
Easily.
in the state.
One of the only cities founded by a woman.
That's right. That is right.
And so that mayor, potential mayor,
Mhm.
is now a felon for
Yeah.
impersonating a police officer.
Does that make you ineligible?
I think that it makes it more difficult.
Okay.
I don't know if you're just completely out.
Okay. Hold on. Let's say I'm now in trouble for impersonating a cop.
Right.
My stance is so pro cop that that's what I was doing. I
I
was
see
just
what
trying
you're
to
saying.
I was doing
see
a
what you're
ride
saying.
along
Mm.
and I said, I'm a cop too.
I feel like it could also like change his what do you call it? The
Platform.
well, not yeah, but what do you
His Instagram profile.
Yep.
when you're running, you have this whole campaign.
Guns.
Yeah, there it is.
So I
Okay.
feel like it could change his campaign up a little bit
Okay.
and be like, I could be the next mayor of the city of Miami. And I could also sometimes be a cop for the city of Miami. I could pull double duty.
First cop mayor.
Right. But I could also save taxpayers money because I'm doing mayor.
I see what you're saying.
And I can also be a cop.
He's a mayor on the weekends, cop during the week.
Yeah.
I like that, dude.
I like that, too.
So what's the verdict? Is he in jail?
Well, he's in jail, he was. But here's what happened. So this off-duty cop notices a BMW sitting in front of a house in Key Largo.
Okay.
In May.
Cops don't drive those.
Anyways, this off-duty cop comes up to this guy sitting in this BMW and kind of asks him, "Hey, what are you doing here? Yeah. What's your deal?"
Sitting in front of house.
Right. And so Mr. Cop Mayor flashes a badge.
No.
And says, "I'm with Monroe County Sheriff or police."
Right.
And so that kind of rubbed that guy kind of wrong, and he kind of looked into it a little bit and realized, I don't think this guy is with with the police office.
Don't out cop a cop.
Don't out cop a cop.
100%.
And so he called the cops, and so they come and
did he answer the call?
Well, he was off duty.
Oh, I see.
Now here's where Mr. Mayor is kind of fighting this because he said, well, he actually is a private investigator. And he said he was flashing a private investigator badge.
Those aren't real.
And he just said that he works in Monroe County.
Okay.
It's
a misunderstanding.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
off-duty cop didn't have his on-duty body cam on, so he can't prove it, right?
I see.
And on-duty private investigator doesn't have to have a body cam
it's
on?
he said, he said.
It's a he said, he said.
It really is. The weird part about it is that he was casing out the current mayor's house.
Okay. Wow.
What a pervert. Wow. Yeah, that now it comes out.
He hired himself to be private investigator.
Right.
And then an off-duty cop busted a non-duty cop,
Wait
potential
a second.
mayor.
What if the current mayor hired the off-duty cop to bust the fake cop who wants to be mayor?
I'm done. Next.
Inception.
I don't even know, honestly.
So who went to prison? Who's the mayor?
Yeah. I think I don't even know.
Cop?
Yeah.
There's no cops. There's no mayor anymore in Miami.
This is
just
why
had
body
to get rid of them all.
Yeah.
Should be.
Well, he was off duty, Josh.
But who's walking up to a house?
I don't know why. Okay, if you're off duty cop, why are you doing cop duties in hey dude, you're not allowed. Why are you sitting in your car?
There's a lot of wrongdoing.
He didn't have to roll down his window for an off-duty.
No, he didn't.
Keep on. You're not. Were you working for overtime? Keep going.
Yeah, go let a church parking lot out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's true.
So
if you live by a big church, there's always an off-duty cop doing traffic.
Every
Sunday
morning.
bro.
Goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's such a vibe.
I think they get paid well for that too.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Anyways, our next headline, Josh, because of the whole, it's difficult to know what was going on in the last one. I'm gonna give you a simple one.
Thank you.
One of your favorites. We have an argument between two roommates.
Okay.
That's
fine.
All right. What usually happens in an argument?
Food gets thrown.
No.
It has to.
All right. So we have a hot slice of pizza.
Come on.
No. New York slice or Chicago slice? Because that's really going to change
the
things.
density.
I would hope it wouldn't be Chicago.
No, that's a burn.
It's a burn. Potential. It's potential burns, and it's also a real mess.
Question: who's a Chicago slice? Who's a New York slice fan here?
Oh, New York.
You think so?
Big
yes,
time.
if you want to eat
mean?
it.
I like
it's a
with
slice of
the New
pizza.
York, I think you fold it and you eat it like a taco.
Yeah, but still slice of pizza.
It's still pizza.
I'm not trying to eat a casserole.
No, Chicago's, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to eat a bunch of sauce.
Thank you.
I get heartburn.
You know where we stand.
All right. So anyways, we have this argument between this man and this woman. Well, the guy just gets so upset.
Yep.
Pizza has to be airborne at that point.
Easily.
Right.
And so she says that it struck her left hand.
Okay.
The arrest report also states the woman had sauce on her shoulder. But she was not injured.
Well, yeah.
Okay, because it was a piece of pizza.
Yeah, New York slice.
Yeah.
And it must have taken a while to be delivered because it wasn't that hot to where it
I
caused
see.
any burns. Well, now the guy denied throwing the pizza.
Okay.
Yep.
And he said it was actually the roommate who was throwing the pizza at him.
Okay.
And officers did note.
Okay.
Officers did note that the guy was shirtless and had sauce on his chest.
It's over. Case
So
closed.
he's a sloppy eater.
No, the roommate threw. Obviously, you've seen the Angelina Jolie movie with the curving bullets.
Right.
Roommate hucked it tomahawk style.
Yeah.
Sauce hit the first one in the
Right.
shoulder, curved around him,
I see what you're saying.
hit the female.
Right.
Hear me out. Let me give you an anecdote that happened to me,
Okay.
and this is real.
How can you relate this to yourself?
I was in my apartment
Go
years
on.
ago. I got a New York style pizza, and I'm
Delicious.
spinning it like you do. A pizzeria.
Oh, like
in the air.
Is
Yep.
this after it was cooked?
Yeah. It hits the
Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtle
threw
style.
it too high.
I
by
think your
accident.
timing was off.
I was trying to
Yeah.
cool it. Threw it too high. Hits the ceiling fan.
Okay.
Launches it across the room. Roommate
Okay.
catches it.
One
Calls the
hand.
cops.
Calls
Oh.
the cops.
Yep.
Right.
Left hand.
Right. Burned it.
In that
Mhm.
situation, you're guilty.
My shirt was off.
Yeah, but that
Well,
makes
you
you
were
more
guilty
guilty.
before.
Cop
that.
came in and goes, "Look at that sauce on the tit."
Yep. Guilty. Lock
what he
him
said
up.
to
All right,
me.
so we have a woman that claimed the guy threw the pizza. We have a guy that claimed the woman threw the pizza. Who do you think went to jail? Because one of them went to jail.
I'm siding with the woman.
Okay, so
Well,
you think the guy went to jail?
Yes.
Both had sauce on them.
Both had sauce.
Both have been
Roommate.
sauced.
Roommate went to jail.
They're
Okay.
both roommates.
All right, they're both in
All
jail.
right. Okay. Double jeopardy.
The cops went home.
Cops ate the pizza.
The guy went to jail and was
Yes.
arrested on charges of simple battery and for violating his felony probation.
There you go.
I
Okay.
feel like that's the only reason he went to jail.
Well,
now,
as he should have.
If you've been around this show for the first 149 episodes,
Right.
you know that the headlines are almost always, if there's food involved,
Oh, yeah.
it's being hooked at somebody.
has to be
Oh,
hucked.
Nobody
yeah,
goes
for
to jail
sure.
for just eating normally.
What foods have been hucked on this show?
God, banana, pizza,
Oh.
sandwiches,
Chicken leg,
chicken legs.
Yep.
chicken wings,
I think a
chicken
cookie one
wings,
time.
bananas,
God, I'm
Yep.
starving, dude.
pasta.
Me too.
Yeah, doesn't that sound good?
Yeah, let's go eat.
Jalapeno poppers. They were double squished and hit the person's eyes.
Now
Remember
that
one?
is dangerous.
That is dangerous.
You get jalapeno
Capsaicin.
popper in your eye,
It's over.
you're in the
for you.
hospital.
Yeah.
January 47th,
Okay,
19.
headlines.
Headlines.
All right, our first story, we have a Florida man gets real upset
Okay.
because his brother-in-law touched his cigar.
You don't do it.
We've been brother-in-laws.
Yep, we have been.
Did you ever touch his cigar?
Yeah, we've smoked before.
But it was
That's
like
not
a
what I
sharing
asked.
capacity.
Yeah.
You smoked the same cigar?
Yeah, it's a big stick.
He never touched it though. I put it between
Yep.
like his
Okay.
mouth, and then he
Uh-huh.
put it back between my mouth.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So anyways, we're going to move on from that.
Okay.
Anyways, so the our Florida man here gets real upset. I guess it wasn't a brother-in-law, it was a boyfriend.
That's
of-
different.
Of his
Oh,
sister.
no, that changes everything.
Brother-in-law, but like without
They're not legally
they're
bound.
not official.
I see what you're saying.
So anyways, he gets real upset, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My Cohiba.
And
Yeah.
so he starts attacking his sister's boyfriend.
Right.
Mhm.
Sister moves in the way. He shoves his pregnant sister
Don't do that.
out of the way. Okay. It says that
What
he
a jerk.
attacks her when the sister and other relatives are trying to calm him down.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
He's
He then went to the
Passionate.
refrigerator. He's very,
Oh, gosh.
I don't know if this was like a $10 cigar
Yeah.
or maybe 11. I don't know.
okay.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But we know that he was very passionate
About the cigar.
about people touching it at least.
Okay.
So he then went to the refrigerator, threw a ketchup bottle, a half gallon of juice,
Okay.
and other food containers at his pregnant sister.
Yeah.
What? What's the sister now?
Yeah. What did she do?
She didn't touch the-
I don't know.
This
I
could
mean,
be
she.
this could be a Swisher Sweet.
I mean, she's dating the guy that touched his cigar.
Wait,
Yeah,
this
but
is another
still.
food assault?
Well, I guess it is now.
Yeah.
Wow. But glass
You're
ketchup
welcome.
or plastic ketchup? That changes a
This
lot.
family doesn't got glass ketchup.
You don't think so?
No.
What
There's
family
no-
has glass ketchup?
Not these guys.
They're
Not
only
the-
reserved for
Oh,
diners.
Not these people though.
No.
Anyways, so other relatives are trying to restrain our Florida man here. And then he tried to knock the refrigerator over.
He's too strong.
Onto
He's
them.
too
Yeah.
strong.
I don't think it was only tobacco in that cigar.
I
Right.
agree. It's a meth cigar.
Officers showed up to arrest him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He bit an officer on the left thumb
Yeah.
Flipped his car over.
and then told officers he would kill them when he got out of jail.
Okay.
I was with him, against him, but with him all the way up until there.
Yeah.
Wait, you were on his side?
Oh, I was against it in
Okay.
general. In principle.
Right.
Okay.
So this guy,
That's confusing.
now he's threatened he's attacked his whole family.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Flipped over a refrigerator. Now he's
Yeah.
attacked and threatened some cops.
He bit a thumb, a cock thumb,
Ew,
Over a cigar?
over a cigar.
Because he missed a cigar. What's the appendage most like a cigar?
A thumb.
Yep.
I see what you're saying.
I feel like at
Size
this
matters.
point, like it's just rage.
Right.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like it's just it doesn't
Like-
matter what would have happened. It could have
He's
been
a
like
rageahol.
It's like calming
Right.
down a toddler.
somebody could have eaten his Lunchable and he
Right.
would have done the same exact thing.
God, yeah.
Now here's
Um,
my thing though. There's obviously something deeper going on in this man's life for him to rage over a cigar.
hmm
Yes. Yep.
But after behaving the way you have to your family, my
Mhm.
guy, you're not going to find any solace here.
No.
Not
Okay,
on
so this guy
podcast.
jet sets to Cuba, gets some cigars, gets back
Okay.
the boyfriend that
Okay.
the sister's dating he doesn't like.
You're
If he
saying
has
it's like
Cubans,
a
Yep.
a communist
Yeah.
jet lag.
And then he takes the cigar, licks it up and down.
Okay.
that's disrespectful.
That's a fight.
That's a fight for
Yep.
sure.
Now
If
he's
you
in
just
ja-
flew back from Cuba
Thank you.
and
Got some.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm on his side.
How long is he
honestly.
in jail?
Well, he's still in jail because his bail is $10,000.
Yeah, good.
But the sister's boyfriend declined to press charges.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Now-
you got to keep that relationship.
He's been
strong.
arrested 6 times previously.
for
Okay.
rageahol.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
rageahol.
Yeah.
exactly. Burglary, grand theft.
Oopsie.
You
There
know,
it is.
just a couple of the
There
guys,
it is.
It's interesting because at first you always think, man, like why would a stand-up citizen behave this way?
He's a good guy.
And then you find out he spent a quarter of his life in jail already.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Well,
Jacking people.
yeah. Just jacking people, upset about cigars, throwing food.
Yeah, it's okay. There's better things in life than cigars.
Name one.
A cheese stick.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colby Jack.
I love how we've just evolved into like hunger.
I'm hungry, dude.
I'm
I'll be
hungry at
honest,
this
man.
point.
So, anyways, our next headline, we have a whole county. Well, I shouldn't
hope
say
it's
a whole
food.
county, but we have a movement
Love
happening
movements.
Hell yeah.
in Lee County,
Okay.
Florida. Now, this is happening on change.org. We have a petition to rebrand Lee County.
Okay.
Have those ever done anything?
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think possibly, but in this case, the rebranding is being called because of the county being named after Confederate General Robert E. Lee.
Well, there's a sticky.
and
Yeah.
so,
Wait a minute. No.
That
I
makes
thought it was Debbie Lee.
Yeah, the cupcake girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we really are hungry.
I called it Cupcake County for as long as I can
Her
remember.
name is
Yeah.
Lee Debbie.
Oh, is it?
Ah.
Okay.
Lee Debbie.
I think you're way off,
I
actually.
think, yeah. I kind of, where's this going? Because I want to, before I say anything else, I want
I'll
to see where
sign
it's
that
going.
petition. You give me a cupcake.
You couldn't guess in 1,000 years where this is about to go.
I think
You
we're
would
there.
never expect the next sentence that I'm going to say.
Okay. They get 1,000
Hold on.
signatures.
Yep.
The ghost of Robert E. Lee comes
Oh my
back
Gosh.
and says to them, do you want a cupcake?
Right.
Hold on. My turn.
Okay.
3 guys show up with
Okay.
a flock of penguins
Okay.
and decapitate the protesters.
Holy moly.
I'm just trying to go wild. and
Okay,
rogue
let's hear
here.
it.
So they
Who's closer?
are petitioning, I think Wayne, I don't know, honestly.
Yes.
They're petitioning to change Lee County, Florida
Yeah.
to Bruce Lee County.
Come on.
I'm for it. I'm for it. Who's closer?
Yeah, I'm weighing, bro.
So
You're Wayne.
Yeah, I'm in.
So, anyways, they want to change the county namesake from this, Confederate General Robert E. Lee to Bruce Lee because of his impact as a leading actor, martial artist, and pop culture icon of his time. Now,
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I think the whole point of like changing it slightly is because they realized how expensive it would be to change
a county.
They've got signs everywhere.
everywhere. Well,
Yeah.
everything, you have Lee County on if you live in that county on
You'll forget
everything.
something. Yeah, like
It's like Y2K. You change something in there, the whole county gets shut down.
Right. Exactly.
So I feel at this point it's like can we just say that it's Lee
For
County
Bruce
is
Lee.
named after Bruce
Lee. That's
I
fine.
think that, but it really is that they're trying to change it from Lee County to Bruce Lee County.
You got to put up a statue.
Now, how are they doing with that? How are the signatures?
Oh, I don't know, but I think that now that we've brought awareness to it, I think they have a good chance.
Yeah.
I think they'll do well. Yeah,
I'm totally down for Bruce Lee County.
Heck yeah.
we're live streaming right now. I just want to clarify. They said they clarified on live stream for us. It's Sarah Lee, not Debbie Lee. The sweet cakes.
Okay.
Oh, Debbie is just. Oh, little Debbie.
We were
Yeah,
thinking
we're
Little
thinking Little
Debbie and
Debbie.
Sarah Lee. We were mixing
Sarah
them up.
Lee
Now,
is
can
what
you-
we're
sisters.
referring to.
Can you imagine if Sarah Lee and
They
Little
were sisters.
Debbie
Yeah.
made one product together?
Little
Like,
Debbie
Gosh.
Lee.
No, your tongue would explode.
it
Yeah.
really would.
I got Confederate cupcake.
Oh, not like that.
Jeez. All right. Our next headline.
Yeah.
We have a shirtless Florida woman
Okay.
Okay.
robbing stores.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
So she pulls up in a McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah.
that's difficult.
Well, yeah. Well, she's in her vehicle, and she says to the person in the window that's easily closed,
Mhm.
"Give me some money." And
Wow.
she is using a weapon now.
Okay.
Okay, and that changes things.
That
Right.
does change a lot of
The
things.
incentive on the McDonald's worker is like, I don't want to be shot. I should probably just hand over the money.
Well, are those windows, are they
They're
bullet-
not bulletproof.
Oopsie.
Now,
Now, it doesn't matter that they're not bulletproof
Okay.
because her weapon was body spray.
okay.
Axe.
She
Come
was
on.
holding up a can of body spray
I
like
get
it was
it.
a gun, saying, Mr. McDonald's worker,
Yep.
please hand me some money.
I see.
And he shut the window in her face.
Okay.
And she drove away.
Now, I will say this. The glass
Okay.
isn't bulletproof, but it's deodorant proof.
It really is.
Yeah, it should
It's
be
sniff
aerosol
proof, too.
proof.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
You
even
can't
a
smell through that.
lighter next to that axe?
Now, that would be dangerous.
Now, she went to jail for that?
Well, she went to Circle K.
Okay. She's not done. She's on tour.
She went to Circle
Yep.
K gas
Yep.
station shirtless. And armed
that's
No
fine.
drive up for that one.
armed with that same bottle of body spray perfume.
Was it shaped like a gun?
And once again, the robbery attempt just didn't happen.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Give me
Just
some
didn't work
gun. Give me
out.
some money. And he goes, no,
No,
I don't want to.
And please don't spray me with that. My
Yeah.
scent clashes with that scent.
Yes,
Right.
it does. This is
Um,
Cool Water by
right.
Davidoff.
Right.
I can't have axe.
Cheapening my airspace.
Thank
Exactly. Now, deputies had to serve a search warrant
Okay.
at her house where they found the body spray and the clothing that she
Was
was
missing.
not wearing.
Right.
Okay.
She actually had it like on her. I think she had her shirt on her head.
Okay.
So,
Oh, to
anyways,
cover
they
her
found the
face?
body
Okay.
spray in the clothing.
I didn't see what
Yeah.
she looked like.
I can't describe the face,
Oh, God. There it is.
but I can describe the midsection. Okay.
Yeah. Cameron
Well,
just
that's
showed
a-
us. Cameron just showed us
Yeah.
the footage
Hello.
from the camera.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the mugshot.
Yeah. Well, look, she smells good.
She does smell really, really
Yeah.
nice.
But now she's in jail.
Yeah, she's in jail.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Here's the thing about robberies. If you're going to do it, I
Mhm.
mean, she seems like she's at least kind of polite about it.
Right.
Yeah, she's giving back.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't see the issue.
Nah, I mean, no.
All right. Anyways, our next headline. We have a Florida Man show,
what?
Florida Man series that Netflix is producing.
Okay. That's been
Okay.
in the works for a while.
Yeah, it has been.
Okay.
I think Jason Bateman is one of the producers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
The
this
old
has been in the
B-Man.
works,
Yeah.
and it is currently filming.
Okay.
I think they're filming until November.
Okay.
Now, here's the issue that I have with this.
Get him.
All right. And now this is just more of a reporting instead of like this is a crazy headline.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
This is my grievance. They are shooting the Florida Man Netflix show in North Carolina.
Get the crap out
I'm
of
done here.
Right.
That is embarrassing.
Canceled Netflix.
It's embarrassing.
Cancel Netflix. So, anyways, a lot of shows such as HBO Ballers
I do like
was
that.
started filming in Florida.
Miami.
And
yeah.
then when Florida changed like their tax
Oh,
credit
yeah.
for the film industry
Yep.
a few years ago, like nobody is filming in Florida anymore.
Mhm.
Now, I don't want to get too far into that part, but it really comes down to nobody wants to film in Florida.
And there's more tax incentives in
There's-
another state.
Exactly. You can
Yeah.
get a lot of tax breaks other
Mhm.
places. So
Right.
we have Florida Man show
Mhm.
and series that is being filmed in North Carolina. That just,
Don't like that.
I don't think Florida
Mm.
at all when
Yeah.
I think of North Carolina.
Here's the thing.
I
though.
don't think those two things either.
They're not the same thing.
Jason's a good guy, and I don't want to trash him on this show, but
Yeah.
I will say this because he listens. You you're not starting off on the right foot, my guy.
Not authentic.
Because Floridians lean into Florida, and if you are going to film the show in the Carolinas, you know what I mean?
No, we're not with you.
We're not with you on that, man.
Yeah, we'll watch the credits at the end.
Right.
And when it shows the North Carolina,
We're going to boo.
Oh,
right.
We'll stand up and boo.
Well, so a couple lobbyists are actually using this to like take to the state and like change it. Like we need to make a change. Like you can see that obvious, like this big series. Florida Man really actually is a huge thing to the state of Florida, like a claim to fame. And why are you allowing to like? Why are you missing out on this opportunity?
No pride,
just because of
no pride.
Yeah, I get the state loses out on some taxes,
right.
but local businesses,
right?
Exactly.
Small man.
Small man. All right, our next headline: we have a Florida couple.
Okay.
That are driving in their car.
Okay.
All right.
Romantic.
They're driving down the highway when all of the sudden a couch comes flying at their 2006 Toyota Corolla.
From heaven?
From the truck in front of them that obviously didn't do the strap test.
Uh-oh.
Come on. You got to strap it in.
You got to strap it down and check it.
You don't just do one over.
No.
You got to do one behind.
You got to do some redundancy.
Amen.
And so anyways, this Toyota, a couch flying probably 80 miles per hour at a Toyota. That Toyota
wins?
Doesn't stand a chance.
No. Crumpled it.
And so anyways, the driver swerves.
Got to
not hit a couch that is flying at its car. And so they actually crashed because of that. They swerved, struck the median, and then flipped over.
Okay.
Oh no.
And they're actually hanging out. They're hanging upside down.
Okay.
The driver and his girlfriend, they're hanging upside down. A passerby helped them out.
Yep.
They get taken to the hospital. And then the Florida Highway Patrol comes to the hospital and gives them a $166 traffic ticket.
No crap. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
What could be the infraction?
For swerving out of their lane.
Okay. Well, there was an obstacle.
Yeah. Did the couch evaporate?
Now, did the median take a real hit? $160 hit?
Can I just say something, though, for the cop? What if, it's an awkward thing to do. Yeah. Let's say that,
you think they gave it to the new cop and they're like, you got to take this.
They're like, yeah, man, you got to take this ticket in there.
So
you know what I mean?
Because they did say that he seemed nervous to give us the news.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I know how you guys flipped over because that couch.
Yeah, sorry for all the medical expenses that you'll have and not having a car because it's upside down.
We're going to need $160.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, their car was totaled, obviously.
Yeah.
Or we'll suspend your license.
I just don't understand. They tried to reason with the trooper. Didn't happen.
Is there a ticket for not strapping down your stuff?
That's the thing. Every time I see a trailer that's an open trailer that's just like stacked, or a pickup truck that's stacked up with
just loose rocks.
Right.
It's insane, honestly, if you think about it.
Yep.
That there's not strong laws about transporting something that could fall out of the back of a vehicle and hit
and flip accidents. A car over. I mean, the couch didn't hit it.
Right.
But they were driving with such velocity.
Right. They should have in that split second thought.
Yeah, tell them what they should have done.
Okay, they should have in that split second thought, I could swerve to hit this couch, to not hit this couch.
Yep.
Or we could just, by the grace of God, plow through it. Now, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. There's a lot of cushion there. It could bounce off.
Well, hold on.
But we would avoid a traffic ticket.
No.
Yeah,
was it a sleeper? If the couch is coming at you.
If it's a sleeper couch, you're done.
Over,
you're
done,
bro.
You're done,
man.
man.
That
You might as well take that
sucks,
ticket.
Bro.
Yep, take that ticket.
Episode 150.
Wow. What a great story.
It was
what
fun.
a ride.
Yeah.
Love the
I saw
icebreaker.
the beginning. I thought I knew where I was going.
Come on.
With your story.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I was like, I did not know a couch and a Corolla would end up at the end.
Come on. What a twist of events.
Mm-hmm.
I really think this is some of our best work.
You really Shyamalan'd us.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Patreon.com/FMOFM podcast is where you can find all the bonus material that you want on our show. We got bonus episodes, behind the scenes footage, There's an investors tier where you can talk to us and hang out with us on Zoom and in a private chat. And we love you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around for so long. 150 episodes.
Wow.
That's
man.
impressive.
It's a lot
So
of
good.
knowledge, actually.
And as a treat, this was my treat to all of you. I just want to tell you that.
That was it?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
Cameron's
That was the
treat
treat.
to humanity was this episode.
Like 20 headlines.
Wow. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now, the three of us have a treat coming up at the end of October.
That's
Yes,
right.
we do.
Oh, the
Speaking
Halloween
of treats,
episode.
speaking of tricks, the Halloween episode at the Wonder House.
What an event.
It's going to be airing in a couple weeks,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it is special. More spooky stuff for you guys the rest of the month. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you at 151.
Yeah, 151.
Okay, headlines.
Headlines.
We have a couple more, maybe.
All right, so in this headline, we have two friends
Okay.
from Miami.
That's
They're
right.
buddies. They're buddies.
Gotta be buddies.
They're
Yeah.
going fishing together.
Yep.
Right? There's a strong bond between fishing buddies.
Is there? I've never had a fishing buddy.
There really
Sure.
is.
It's true. Lot
You
of
you could
trust.
have a friend that's the only thing you ever see them for. Is you go
Okay.
fishing
Cool.
together. But that is
You got one of those?
Yes, but that's a strong friendship.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this 31-year-old man.
Yep.
They went out to fish at 5:30 in the morning, but this guy wanted to change his clothes real quick, so he hid in the woods.
Don't want his buddy to see his
to
cheeks.
change. Well, there might have been other people out there to change real quick, and then he thought, man, I should scare my friend. So when the friend came
Okay.
back to the car,
Those do sound like
or
buddies.
from the car, he jumped out of the woods at him.
Nude?
His friend drew his 9mm handgun and shot him right in the stomach.
Oh, God.
Oh,
You
Wild
don't
West.
Scare people with guns.
You don't scare people,
Yeah.
period,
Easily
because you don't know
startle
if they
people
have
with
guns or not. But especially at 5:30 in the morning in the woods.
I love old Doc
Yep.
Holliday over there. Gets.
Mhm.
I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You just saw your friend walk away to change clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
Comes back in a different outfit. You do not. How different was that outfit that you decided
Super
to
different.
draw on him
Yeah.
Oh man, I
and
don't
pop
even
him in the
know,
belly?
honestly.
Yeah, it's dark. You gotta rethink your tactics with scaring people. Like, give me
Right.
your wallet.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
No, I think he jumped out and said, "Rawr!"
Yes.
And then pop.
Pop.
Yeah.
2 punches to the face with one arm. That's crazy.
That's a combo, baby.
Amen.